The Rocky Mountains provide the backdrop in Boulder, Colorado, and if you're looking for the Buffaloes, they ain't hard to find. What a game we have in store for you today. A Big 12 showdown, and the implications could last for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Kansas Jayhawks taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Jayhawks will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Colorado's offense will come out first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead.
There he goes. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Pulls and fires complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Working well behind the sticks on second down.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Makes the grab. Still on his feet at the 45. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. The Buffaloes getting set on 1st and 10.
I remember back when I played for the Florida Gators, if you had 3,000 yards passing in a season, you might be an All-American. I know times have changed, but with that last completion, this guy's already over the 3,000-yard milestone this year.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. He wants to throw it again. And that one is picked up in the end zone.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
And the Jayhawks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Jordan. They're working that left side. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup.
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. The Jayhawks are rolling down the field. To the air on 1st down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, and they corral the ball so they avoid the turnover, but man, did they lose a chunk of yardage.
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. And the Jayhawks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The give from the gun. Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped a gain of 6. All right, guys, let's chat about Kansas. Can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school recruiting, transfer portal recruiting for some of the non-traditional powers. But when they're grabbing linebackers like this guy, you know they're doing the right thing.
Absolutely, and there's nothing tricky about that, right? Like recruiting high school players.
Intercepted deep in his own end. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
I love the defense's approach on this drive. They didn't panic. They gave up some yards, but what did they do? They forced a third down, a predictable situation, played great discipline, broke on the football, and forced a big interception.
He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 24. To the air, it's Mueller. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. And the sudden change situation even more difficult for this defense facing a first and goal. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Works the middle of the field. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is third and goal. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And I love finding the big fella down in the red zone, third and goal. You got to make something happen down here. Throw it up high. Let the big fella make you look really good as a quarterback. Love finding those big guys down here in the red zone.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. On the ground, it's Beckham. Hard running there. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives, and the best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But I think the defense is aware of that right now, loading the box. Everybody up front is ready for the run.
Flags flying as the pass is incomplete. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to pass. It's Mueller. Pressure coming.
Holding.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's going for the big play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And the Buffaloes decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Laporta. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And just a great job by the defense being stout. All right, that's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101.
Turning it on. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. The Jayhawks are threatening on 1st and goal. Gets the back moving. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats.
7, Colorado, 0.
Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Defense showing blitz. Will they bail out of it? Big fella moving. Touchdown, Kansas. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And that's his second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
Colorado, 0.
Looking for blockers. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Mueller. Makes the grab. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Buffaloes will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He caught it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, Dave. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Running back searching for a hole. Breaks into the open. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. And the Jayhawks racing to the line in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Jayhawks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Laporta. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Jayhawks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall there.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. Out of the end zone. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Got his man on the right.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes or goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. Backed up now, here's second and long. The play action fake. Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Buffaloes look to keep this drive humming. Looking for a man, it's Mueller. Good timing on the quick out.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick six. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
They'll go up top on second and short. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab on the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw again. Quarterback adapting. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
Kansas.
First and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. Wants to pass. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Bucks! A great catch and run for 6.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Alabama has a lead currently, but they've been in a dogfight all day today and haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 11 over Jacksonville State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this. Assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Got his man downfield. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
The Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Can't get him to the ground. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
To the air, it's Jordan. Oh, they're after him. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense. Defense going to call a timeout here and give the kicker a little something to think about.
Timeout, Colorado.
And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. Good, right down the boulevard. They double their lead up to 6 here in the third quarter. And the Buffaloes will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They'll start the third quarter with the run. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Rush is on him. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Jayhawks line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Nestles it in at the 35. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Got it in the middle, it's Beckham. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Got his man in the middle.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
I don't think anybody expected this true freshman to jump into the scene here in college football and just explode the way he has. He has been making big plays week in and week out, and that's why this true freshman is square in the middle of the discussion when you're talking about Heisman Trophy.
And the Buffaloes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Gonna look downfield again. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Colorado!
How about that drive they just put together to tie this football game up? That is exactly what we talked about in the half. Like, coaches circled them up. First drive, set the tone, tie this ball game up. That is great execution out of halftime.
Yeah, David, it looked like they really had a good plan, too. Obviously made some adjustments there at halftime, things that they would come out and try to attack this defense with, and it looks like they found something here, and that is a perfect way to start the second half. Now an opportunity here to take the lead.
And the extra point puts them on top by 1. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Wants to throw. It's Jordan. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. The Jayhawks will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Quickly out to the tight end. How about the blow he delivered in banging his way to the 41? The Buffaloes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. He's got his man across the middle. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Offense in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Poe. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And with that one, he's now over 3 bills for the game.
And there's 2 reasons why, Reese. He's made good decisions, and he's been accurate throwing the football all game long.
It's complete to the left. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. I like this, taking the safe play, getting the positive gain, and seeing if you can build some momentum.
Well, and I think it's making the right play, Reese. That's where quarterbacks get in trouble sometimes, when they get too aggressive and then they get behind the sticks a little bit. I see a lot of space, take advantage of it, get it to my running back, let him chew that up, and now it's easier on the next down.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Quick release by the QB. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He makes a grab. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. And the Buffaloes come to the line in the hurry-up. Back to throw, it's Mueller. Touchdown, Buffaloes! Fit it in the window for the score. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. sends it back in motion. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So the final period starts with a second down play. Motion from the back. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Love the play by the defense. They just did a good job understanding where the running back was on that play. After the catch, they're able to make the tackle right away, and now they've set up third down.
Using the quick game, they'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Jayhawks send out the punt unit. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Looking for space. It's Beckham. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Play callers love it offensively when you can run the football when the other team knows you're going to do it. That is called imposing your will. And here in the fourth quarter with the lead, the very first play of the drive, you break off a nice run. He might just call the exact same play right again here.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a third and long. Back to pass. It's Mueller. Bringing the heat. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Dude, let's go. I'm going to say this game was basically over, right? We just forced a huge play. Great job by the defense, giving their offense a chance now. Man, it looked like it was over. Now we got a chance, offense, to go down the field, stick this thing in the end zone. We can win this ball game still.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Quick release on the RPO. There he goes. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. And the offense knows the task ahead. They're down 8. It's 1st and goal. They need a touchdown and the 2. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Gets the back moving. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. Trailing and getting deep in the game, they'll go for it here on 4th and goal. The snap sets up the throw. He wants it all. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
And some people won't like that, but I like aggressiveness, and that's who they are as an offense, so it's okay to be aggressive. But I know one thing now. After that 4th down stop and you're trailing, I'm going to need my defense to be aggressive. It's going to be a big possession right here in the 4th quarter to get me the football back.
He finds a soft spot in the middle. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Mueller. He finds a dead spot in the middle. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30.
And he's been the go-to guy all year long. Like, He's in the top 5 in all of college football receiving yards for a reason. They're going to find it because he's always open, making plays. This dude has been unbelievable. He's being mentioned in the Heisman conversation. That is really hard to do as a wide receiver, so that shows you what kind of special year this young man's having.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grab near the marker. It's Beckham. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Buffs! They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
No love lost between teams anytime they square off inside the Big Ten. Here's one that's just gone final. Washington notched a victory in enemy territory, and though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win away from Husky Stadium is worth its weight in gold. Really unexpected outcome in this intriguing Big Ten matchup, and the type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good foot.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Jordan. Finds a tight end.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Makes the catch. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Jayhawks headed quickly to the line. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Finds his tight end.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
The quick out. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man quickly.
And that's exactly what this defense needs to do. The clock is your friend. Try to keep him in bounds. No big plays, and let that clock just tick.
Caught near the sticks. It's Laporta. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Stockton. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Looking to throw again. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Back to throw, it's Jordan. Here's a heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Complete out of the backfield. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Fires to the right. He's got it, and he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. To the air on 1st down. Fires complete on the crosser. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. And here's the third interception of the night. Got some room to run. And he will step out of bounds, but what a play to get the ball back for his offense. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Laporta. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And they got to the line expeditiously, spiked it, and stopped the clock. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Tight end now in motion. To throw, it's Jordan. Makes the grab. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. He spikes it. Clock stops as they try to rally late. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
Let's go! Let's go!
Back to pass. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And after this play, the cake will be baked. On third down, he drops to throw. Moving out of the pocket. Quarterback gets the first down and more. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
Now, I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job on this team being ready, getting the W.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.